Hey, what's up guys? The rank 19 player in Clash Royale just made the best Mega Knight deck and it's completely changed the game. Mega Knight has made moves to not just be a mid-ladder menace, but to be a sophisticated strategy involving some skill. By using Tornado with Mega Knight, of course you'll get better defenses and King Tower activations, but you can clump up your opponent's units near their tower too for massive Mega Knight jumps of utter destruction. Tornado unlocks a Ball Bomber's pure power on offense as a win condition, and Ice Wizard and Goblin Stein to be even more obnoxious on defense. If you're not the best Tornado player in the game, this is a great deck to learn, because even when you mess up your Tornadoes, Guards and Mega Knight have got you covered on defense. And once you unlock the correct Tornado placements, this deck's power level will skyrocket. And you'll see why it's one of the best decks in the game. So let's jump into some matches, Tornado our opponents out of the game, and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And massive Mega Knight love to everyone that's supporting the channel with creator code SirTag, making all the hybrid videos possible. It's time to make this Lord bow down. He is going to be playing a different type of game, and he is going to lose his throne. So our strategy here is to go for Mega Knight in the back whenever we see something like that, because if he ends up spamming directly in the other side of the Mega Knight, we've got King Tower activation capabilities with our NATO, and we can shut down most other things with the Goblin Stein. So I dislike this positioning particularly, because I think the Inferno Dragon might not get reset by the Doctor. Oh, it does. It just gets reset way later than we wanted it to. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Bro ended up having lightning. He was going to screw me anyway. I would love to go for a bomber to go and kite this Inferno Dragon so we don't get finessed twice, but there's a chance that the Inferno Dragon melts the bomber. Yo, let's go. Goblin Cage got shredded, so we didn't have to worry about that bomber staying in place. And I wonder if the bomber can get a hit. Yo, bomber never disappoints. Blasting our opponents to bits and probably throwing some fits for him because, I don't know, if you're ever playing against someone that does that amount of damage with a 2-elixir card, it's not a very nice interaction for you ever. He'll probably lightning on this, but I want to get the ability down before he does, please. Yo, he didn't do it. That's awesome, because if you can't get the spell down fast enough, sometimes you're just going to feel like, oh my goodness, it's like not worth it. And then speaking about not worth it, those guards were the epitome of not worth it. They cycled themselves back directly into the arrows. It's like the arrows weren't the heat-seeking missiles, the guards were. They wanted to get hit by that. I don't understand why, but sure. I mean, like, hey, sir, you commanded a dead card and you made us resurrect from the graveyard. How dare you make me not only resurrect, but dress up and put on shields and put on this attire? Like, what are you making me do, man? I died. I just want to rest in peace. That's what the guards are saying. Guards are like, send me back. That's so funny. The guards are disobeying our brother. Okay, so we could Tornado the Inferno Dragon so it gets reset. I think that's probably our best bet. Maybe. Oh, well, you know, that truly was the Tornado of all time, guys. I might have missed it, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. It was going to be bad regardless because the guy had Evo Goblin Cage. Sometimes you do those type of plays and you just wonder yourself, how do I ever win games if I do something that stupid? All right, we know he's going to have a lightning, and this is going to feel bad, but I got to go and pop the ability as fast as possible before he lightnings. And he does, and he screws me. Okay, you know what? We're fine. It's all calculated all the time, guys. Trust. If we go in for a Tornado and arrows, everything's dead.
It's beautiful.
5-head plays. The smartest strategies that you guys have ever seen in Clash Royale. You know what the smartest strategy is now? Going for a Mega Knight at the bridge and immediately going for a graveyard with Mega Knight tanking for it. Because guess what? This is how we roll, bro. This is how we play Clash Royale. We're throwing down an Evo Bomber because we know for a fact that this thing will take the tower if he doesn't respond. And he's got to go and drop a lot of elixir here. So if I can just get a Goblin Stein down here, we know for a fact that he's going to overspend with guards. He's not going to have elixir for lightning immediately. And then I think I can shut everything down with an arrows. So I'm just going to go and do that stat. Yo, we're so back. It doesn't even matter that I missed that NATO. Everyone forgot about that. The rest of the plays are paying off dividends here. And guess what? Degen play part 2. Mega Knight, you're brand new. You're cycling at the river when the Lavahound's in the back. It was so big brain that our opponent didn't even understand that we were doing it. He didn't understand the ramifications of what were about to happen. We're a Tornado here. The Mega Knight's gonna jump on the tower. That was the best Tornado of my life. Oh my goodness. Guys, you know what happened? We used all of our brain cells with the last Tornado, that it sucked up our brain cells from our first Tornado early on. What I'm trying to say is I'm basically out here solar beaming my Tornadoes, trying to set up for the perfect possible one. Here we go. This guy is not going to be cycling much into us, so we're just going to spam a bomber in the back. It's always safe to go and cycle an evolution because you're not going to really get punished for a 2 elixir card that gets you to a card that's overpowered. We'll do that all day, every day. Guys kind of have baby dragon, so it might be graveyard versus graveyard. But our deck is slimy and significantly more deceptive than he might assume. So I'm actually going to drop a Mega Knight at the bridge because it didn't fail us in the last game, right? The degen play of going for a preposterous Mega Knight is always fun to do. Also, if he's thinking he can activate King Tower, we're going to get ready with the Tornado to maybe mess him up. Is that going to jump on the Ice Wizard? Oh, let's go. All right. I could Tornado, but we know that his poison is out of cycle. So I want him to graveyard into guards, and then I want a graveyard on counter push. I really want him to go in for a terrible graveyard here. I know you have Knight and graveyard, so please do it. No, he didn't do it. Dang it, bro. All right, there's the Knight. There's the Knight. All right, we're going to Bomber so we can get to the evolution a little bit quicker. If this was double or triple elixir, I think I could go for Evo Bomber and lock it on the Knight and win the game, but I don't have that amount of juice left in the tank, guys. We don't have that much elixir. The Baby Dragon cleaned up everything. Wow, dude, that's insane that you had that much value left. All right. He's probably not going to poison. I feel like that would be nonsensical. So I could cycle the ability there, and I think that would have probably been better than doing that Ice Wizard. I have to drop the ability anyway on the Baby Dragon so it doesn't splash onto my tower. So, small brain. But we baited out a poison with the Ice Wizard, maybe. Maybe it was big brain. I'm telling you guys, there's always method behind the madness, even if I don't understand it. It's always calculated for some weird reason. If we bait out the poison, and we graveyard, and he loses the game, then it's all because of that Ice Wizard. And if it isn't, then I'm a failure, but we'll see. We do have Evo Bomber because I deliberately cycled that really early on. I bet you he goes in for a Bar Brill here. We'll have to NC though. I really want to get value. Yo, he's going to Bar Brill, but he's going to be dropping it a little bit later. And now I think I'm able to arrows on top of the Ice Wizard and some of the skeletons as well. If we can kill that Ice Wizard, it'd be super stupid.
I believe I can fly.
He's going to have to NATO it back. He lost the Ice Wizard. Oh my gosh, that was gearing up for a jump. That would have been immaculate. All right. Just Bomber cycle time, right? It doesn't matter that you've got Graveyard plus Poison. Typically, Graveyard Poison would be a raw Graveyard deck that has no Poison, but we're toxic enough that we don't even need the Poison's toxicity, all right? That's what's up. That's what goes down in here. We're dropping the Mega Knight. I was like down in here, and I'm just like, I'm dropping the Mega Knight at the bridge. I feel like it's only up from here, actually, guys. Actually. Oh, my editor loves that meme. All right. We're chilling. We're going to go for arrows. And do I Tornado cycle this man to Doom and Gloom? I think so. That is the most disrespectful play I've ever done to Spell Cycle. Imagine losing your tower to a Tornado. I can't believe how beneficial Tornadoes have been today with this Graveyard deck, but man, I can't wait to see the evolution. I'm not talking about Evolved Tornado, I'm talking about the Evolved Tornado plays that we do every single game. But if Clash Royale adds Evolved Tornado one day, I'm gonna be really scared. All right, guys, we're jumping on the next one. Every single time I look at my hair, there's just like 2 or 3 strands just popping out of nowhere. I feel like I am evolved and kind of become an Electro Wizard with my hair just freaking out every 5 seconds. Anyway, that's what happens when I take a shower. It just goes poofy mode. So this guy is going to go and evaporate our guards and make them go poof. Don't really enjoy that experience. But I can go for a Bomber in the back. And then, ooh, we're going to Mega Knight here. We can't let that bandit dash. Why did it still dash even though I knocked it back? That should be illegal. It dashes and charges up the dash, and then it does it again. Oh, we got Tornado and stop him from activating King Tower.
Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves. Faker, what was that?
Let's go! I'm telling you, the Tornado plays right now. They're unrivaled. I got them dialed in, my dudes. That's what I was talking about. I knew it. I sensed it. Okay, please don't let me die here. I'm going to cry. I'm going to crash out if I lose this game after I play that so freaking well. Seriously, that was one of my best plays I've done in a long time. Making a prediction on the Ice Spirit or whatever cheap cycle card he's going to drop to activate King Tower. I mean, it was pretty predictable. You guys would just flame me in the comment section and be like, Jake, it's not the best play. The first play was way better. And maybe that's true. You guys let me know, what was your favorite Tornado play of the day so far? I genuinely think that one was my favorite, but maybe you guys have different eyes on that. Anyway, we're going to go for a Goblinstein here. And I would love to go in for a Graveyard. Oh, my hair just poofed up even more. I love that. It's going Super Saiyan mode, guys. That's what's happening. All right, what if we Tornado this together? And then we pop the ability and we just kill the cannon card. That's like definitely good, right? That has to be valuable. In some capacity, that has to be lucrative. There's no way he goes in for a, nah, he's not doing it. So I was super hoping he would drop an ability so then we could scrunch up his 2 units. but that's not happening. I was hoping he'd go for a battle ram. He didn't do that. Bro's just like giving me negative value out here, but maybe we can make value. Maybe we can make him give us value. I don't even know. We said make twice. I'm gonna go for a bomber here. I would love to win with this Evo bomber. Splash, splash, splash. Okay, well that kind of worked. Not really, but it didn't behave horribly. Mega Knight's not gonna hit the tower, but if he can group up all of his crap again and then just pop an ability and just kill his cards, that makes me a winner, right? Yo, look at that. You can't say that's fair. There are some people unironically saying that Goblinstein is a fair and balanced card. And if you look at that interaction and you tell me it's fair and balanced, I genuinely think that you are lying to yourself and you literally just are wanting the card to just stay strong. And there's no problem with that. You just have got to be honest with yourself. Like, it is broken. It is unfair. For real, for real. Okay, we win. This game is over. We got this one locked up. The thing is, if we didn't stop him from activating King Tower at the start, I think we would have lost too. So it's crazy how a small interaction like that can be a game-changing play. So we're going to expect him to spam us, and all I have to do is set down guards, and then he's not going to be able to guard himself from the arrows. Bro doesn't have a monk to instantly spawn in the game and make us sad. So unfortunately for him, he gets pierced and plowed down. It's time to mega style on this Sir. I'm telling you guys for real, it is unbelievable how much value we've gotten from Mega Knight with Tornado. It was predictable with Ice Wizard and Evo Bomber, but the Mega Knight value, stopping King Tower activations, preventing our opponent from stopping our Mega Knight from, you know, connecting to what they really wanted to save the most. Like, he's like, wait, there's no way a Mega Knight's gonna jump on my tower. We Tornado the units close, we hit everything. It was awesome. So we'll see if Evo Bomber can clutch up with Tornado in this game against P.E.K.K.A, because I don't see Mega Knight putting in the work. I think that we really have to fall on our Evo Bombers and our Graveyards to win this match. Also, that Bandit was very confused. Anyway, we should be able to activate King Tower here with the Bandit anyway. Yes! Ice Wizard here. I'm going to go guards last possible second because I can't afford to lose that Ice Wizard. This is looking horrendous. Out of all the possibilities, playing against someone that's up this amount of damage running a P.E.K.K.A deck is not in the books for us. I think we're getting slammed and just concretely shut out of this match right now. But if you want to do something like that, and you're not able to cycle back to a P.E.K.K.A, we might be able to wreck you, bro. I'm really hoping. I'm actually praying right now on your downfall. That is not supposed to happen, bro. Oh, no. Come on, hit it behind the tower and let us jump. No, it died. I knew it was going to die before it even jumped. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that's so brutal. I don't even have words, guys. I'm completely and utterly crestfallen right now. I think my towers might fall too. I'm popping ability here. He's gonna NATO. I'm screwed. Unless, question mark, please? I hope. Okay, we're alive. 9:51. The fun has just begun, guys. I'm telling you. We haven't even licked the tower. We haven't done anything out here. Oh, my hair is getting crazier by the second, guys. I saw like 5 different hair strands going up there. It's like my spidey senses are tingling. I know that I'm losing right now. It's like, aging in real time, you know? All right, what are we going to do here? I guess we can go for a bomber. Oh, fortunately, that didn't hit our tower. That's cool. It's Graveyard right side with the Goblin Stein tanking. Even if you have an Electro Dragon, that's not that scary, I think. They're looking really extraordinary. There's no way. There's no way. That Graveyard made him pay so much. Holy, bro. You spent your entire life savings on that. Sheesh. All I gotta do is Mega Knight, and then I kill the Ram Rider. As long as it's not stupid. As long as it's not stupid. It was smart. It was smart. It's gonna force out the P.E.K.K.A, and then we just run it back. We run him to the ground because he overspent on the Graveyard. I think we got him. This is one of the most crazy wins ever because we were down so much. And there's no shot he defends this. It's actually pragmatically impossible for him to stop this. In fact, let's stunt on him a little bit. Let's flex in style, where Tornado his units directly into his Goblinstein Doom and Gloom, while the Ice Wizard on the left side kept him at 901 health. So yeah, Graveyard is spectacular when your opponents don't have the right answers. Even if they're up an unfathomable amount of damage early on, it's unlikely that they have amazing answers to all 3 of your win conditions. Whether it's the brute force of the Mega Knight, the Graveyard spawning on the tower, or the Evolve Bomber capturing damage, you're always able to bounce back into the game and create comebacks. So we're manifesting mega luck for the last game of the day. And this guy is springing together with a mortar in the banner, so I would expect that. That's what I want, my guy. That wanted poster better not be something like P.E.K.K.A again. That is not fun to match into. Even though it is easy if you get dual lane pressure, it's still not the way we want to play having a sketchy start. This guy goes in for Royal Hogs. We get a bountiful surprise of positive elixir trades. And then I can throw a graveyard because we got the Mega Knight counter pushing. Bro might try to activate King Tower, but I don't think he's allowed to because he doesn't have elixir, right? He wanted to. He had an Ice Spirit there. He's like, maybe I could go Cannon and then Skeletons to activate King, but yeah, bro. You have to defend a Mega Knight and you don't have login cycles, so now we're going to go for guards. Mega Knight's still going to jump on the tower. Let's go. I could have went pre-arrows on a Skeleton's Ice Spirit or whatever, but I'm just going to take the glorious advantage that we get. That's one of the pure powers of this deck. So even though Mega Knight with Graveyard is generally better and more aggressive in double and triple elixir, if your opponent tramples through with Rail Hogs or something that's really desirable for your splash damage, take that advantage and screw them over. And this guy's about to get doubly messed up. We're able to activate King Tower. The first piggies got pulverized and mashed to bits by Mega Knight. The second one, we cooked up a King Tower activation. That was awesome. Yes, guys, I said King Tower activation. I meant to say Tornado King Tower activation, but sometimes words are evading me, unlike this value. We're at least getting good trades every single time, so we'll take that. I'm going to throw a graveyard at our opponent because without Archer Queen and Cycle, he's going to have to drop Skeletons or Cannon. Not really a great trade for him. He's maybe going to Earthquake like that, and that's going to be a bunch of elixir down the drain. So anytime that the opponent goes in for cards like Earthquake or Log, that's 5 elixir spent that he is going to repent to cycle. When you're cycling that, you're not going to have that much counter pushing. Those cards stay enrooted on your side of the map with literally no value. We're going to go Goblin side on the left side because I expect him to probably want to go in for Rail Hogs there. We might as well build up the biggest, beefiest push in human possible. I don't know. This is going to be inhuman, right? It has to be. I don't even know. I don't know how you're supposed to stop this. If we galvanize the aggression and go for a Tornado to flex on you, and then we get the Mega Knight to jump, that would be so funny. Oh, come on. Mega Knight, you know you wanted to, bruh. You know you wanted to. We're just going to throw a graveyard at you because it doesn't even matter. Ice Wizard, this value is going to be ludicrous, my guy. So, yeah, I'm going to Mega Knight on the Archer Queen because that's the only way we lose. We can Bomber on the other side. We don't even need to use the Evo. And I think we just throw more graveyards at him. That's one of the things that this deck does super well. When you get an offensive advantage, you can go for a graveyard with Goblin Sign or Mega Knight or even solo. You can do it all by yourself. The Mega Knight jumped over the log. Oh my gosh. I'm going to throw a graveyard at you just to disrespect you a little bit, my bro. And I think we might be able to win with Tornado. Is there a will? Is there a way? Can we pull his Archer Queen far enough away that he can't counteract the Skeletons? Oh, come on. All right, guys. We're going to win with Tornado Graveyard if it's the last thing I do. Tornado Graveyard has to win now. It worked for so well for us earlier, and it's got to seal the nail in the coffin. All right, we got the Graveyard. We got the Tornado. It's time to tango. It's happening here, baby. You got to live or die by the sword. And, sir, the Graveyard is swinging swords with the Skeletons, and the Tornado is tearing you to bits. Even though my English education is definitely dubious after this video, I do think that we've learned a lot about Tornado. I can guarantee anyone that's watching, if you level up your Tornado IQ, you'll win a lot more matches. Tornado the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.